Well, remembering that this is a concept plan, our designer has mentioned that there's an area for potential pool and pergola about 12 metres by 5 metres. I've done that just with a rectangle and just simply typed in the width of 12,000 and then 5,000, so 12 metres by 5 metres. But we'd like to put some hatching around there, maybe a dotted line to indicate that zone to hatch it. I've changed my drawing colour to magenta, so I'll say draw and hatch. Prompt says pick the entity to be hatched, hit enter. I've set an angle of 45. I've set the scale at 1000. The scale in CAD is just arbitrary, and in goes some lines, but I'll pick it here. I can adjust that by saying my hatch scale is 400, maybe 300 might look a little better, and that area then is marked. Our designer would like a dashed line around that zone, so to do that, pick the rectangle and then come over here to line type, click alongside the word continuous, and you'll see a whole series of different line types. Let's try a dashed line, and I'll right click and unselect all, and no apparent change. That's because we need to make some adjustment to, we've got the line type correct, but we need to change the line type scale. I'll try 10, and you might just have noticed a little change. I think around, say, 30 would be reasonable. Well, we've been doing a considerable amount of work on this design, and it's really good practice to save a drawing like this as a backup version from time to time. Click on the green plus, the incremental save, and the drawing's now been saved as for Peter_1. That means I've still got the drawing called for Peter, but I now have an additional copy for Peter1, and we can go on working. And every now and then it's a really good idea to click on that green cross that increments the file number by 1 each time, and should there be any need to go back to an earlier version of your design, you can easily open up that earlier version.